Hey guys, I thought I'd make a commentary on the run that I uploaded that many people saw, and I think I'd explain some things that are going on. So this is Rangedrifter. It's my game. It's out on Windows and Linux, and this is one run that I recorded. And yeah, it looks crazy, but it's actually not that hard if you know a handful of symbols. And if you look in the bottom right, there you have a list that explains everything that's around the hero. And yeah, every run starts at one place in the world, a random place, and it follows a random path through the world. And the world itself is static. I made the world in the game's editor, and so yeah, every run, so it's not procedurally generated, but every run follows a different path through the world. And you can see me following the path. The things I look for are food, which is very important, and and weapons. Weapons are only found in the underground, so I'll have to dive into some dungeons later. But here I found a dagger, dispatched those zombies, and I also picked up a potion, which is vital. And yeah, there was a snake in the bush, which can poison you, which is pretty bad, but for that you find medicine. And coming up here is a path stone. Those are markers along the path. If you touch them, you will get a charm. Here I got the nail charm, which improves the hammer. But yeah, sadly I don't have a hammer at this point. So this is a dungeon where weapons drop, and also I'm sorry, other stuff like this vitality potion. And yeah, fighting these skeletons, and there's a chest right there, and there's a sword, and now I have a good weapon to continue. Still more skeletons ahead. So these bone piles, they can also spawn skeletons, so you shouldn't chop them down indiscriminately, only if they're in the way. But yeah, this leads across stretches of water that you can see sparkling there, and through a old abandoned temple site. And let's see, yeah, I'm going in, looking for more weapons and gear. So these stones, you can push the stones around. Sometimes they block your way, but sometimes they are actually your only means to survive, because you can squish enemies with them. And there's more skeletons ahead. Shouldn't be that big of a problem, but yeah, as you can see, I'm starving, so I should eat pretty soon. And there was a secret that I knew was there, and I found a shield. That's awesome. So now I'm eating. I picked up another potion. The shield is essential to withstand the attacks of stronger enemies, which will come later. And now I'm making my way through this ridge over the lake, which is littered with spiders, spider cocoons. I picked up berries, which is good. And here I'm squishing the spider because it just stood there. And yeah, making my way forward. Here's the next pathstone, and it only dropped medicine, so that's a dud. You would want a charm there. Here's another spider nest, and these spiders are pretty deadly, but as you can see they don't do that much damage because I have a shield. And yeah, with their ranged attack they are super deadly. And here I threw some daggers, which the first one missed because the spider was too far away. And we're back with zombies. Going into another house. And there's another chest there. And it is a hammer, actually. And this hut is locked, so there must be a key somewhere. And I'm looking for it. And I found the key, but there are more zombies. So I'm now in the locked hut. And oh, found a potion. That's awesome. So yeah, I still have the nail, but I haven't realized that I also have a hammer. And the weapons in the game have different effects. For example, the hammer can stun an enemy if you're lucky. Like this. Oh no, this I'm still carrying the sword. So the sword does critical damage sometimes. Those are the blue numbers. White numbers is regular damage. Yellow numbers means it's the highest roll. So depending on if you're taking or giving the damage, it's really good or really bad. So yeah, I drank a potion there. Already hungry again, but that's should still give us some time before we're starving. And yeah, that is the goal of the game, is just to reach the end. There are more deadly monsters coming up. There will be more monsters. And yeah, generally you would want to be pretty good prepared at this point, which I am. And I'm swapping out, I'm seeing the hammer, and I'm picking up the nail. And yeah, now I have the improved hammer, which should make things a bit more easy. There's a, yeah, I threw away the dagger to drink the strength potion. The inventory is limited to 8 slots, so you'll have to decide what to carry with you. That was another secret, but I think that was empty. The D over there is a deer, which will drop meat, which is food. But I probably have enough, or I just overlooked it. There's also another berry bush. This one I take. And more remains with a medicine. So I'm pretty well stacked. And this is not that far into the run. You can kind of tell that you're getting deeper into the run when you're seeing more more advanced when you're seeing more advanced monsters. So that was a troll. That's a more advanced monster. So it's time to bring the A game. And yeah, there's weapon durability, so your weapons can break, as can your shield. So you will have to keep an eye on that. And yeah, I mean, as you can see, this is all turn-based, so there's no need to rush. Everything goes in turns. That is poison damage, that you, because it might be poisoned, or that's generally just everything enemies can do is all based on turns. So you can take your time if you're in a very sticky situation. And I'm getting blinded repeatedly here, but that's okay. You just don't want to wander into a group of enemies while blinded. That'd be pretty bad. Okay, here are ghouls, which are the strong version of zombies. And yeah, this is getting trickier. These centipedes, they can slow you down a lot, which of course goes onto your hunger clock. And finding the path is getting trickier. So there are many dead ends and optional content like dungeons or huts. So you don't need to go into them if you feel you are well prepared. And it might actually be pretty dangerous. And you might come out with less health and supplies than what you went in with. So yeah, another spider nest. And currently there's one region in the world, which is the Highlands, which is where this takes place, which is divided into a more foresty, snowy region. Then there's a more rocky region, and then there's the more muddy, dirty region near the rivers, which is where this where the hero currently is. And the runs are completely random, so which region you're going through is not predetermined. But yeah, more regions. I should say the next region is in the works, which will then extend the run. But yeah, I'm down to 1 health, which is pretty bad. I haven't looked. I'm not sure if I have health potion. Probably not. Otherwise I would have taken it. This is a puzzle room, which gives you a chest, but this one's empty, which is particularly hard this moment. But I mean, I still have good equipment, but health is bad, and it will slowly regenerate. Those are the blue ones over the hero, but pretty slowly. And yeah, I think this is near the end where I screw up. And yeah, that's the game. That's Rangedrifter.